What's up, guys? This is Miguel and this is Middle Theory. I'm going to start doing these weekly vlogs where I'll do some updates of what's going on behind the scenes as I continue to grow this thing. I'm currently leaving Starbucks every Sunday. I try to refresh my goals and make sure the week is planned out effectively so I can capture those goals. For me, the big push of Middle Theory is a personal one. It's learning to live and create and enjoy the process along the way. I think so often I get wrapped up in the goals of where I want to take things because I usually have big goals, big dreams that I forget to live in the middle. And I'm realizing to create well, to live well, you got to enjoy the process. And so that's what this is about. I'm going to break down some of the processes that are happening for you guys. Hopefully you find it helpful. If anything, maybe entertaining, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But this last week was an amazing week. I'm currently in the process of ending my band. I've toured with a band called Run With It. We've toured all the way to the Middle East and back and did a lot of great stuff. Hit number 66 on the iTunes charts with our last EP. It was a great run, but the reality for me was I knew I needed to go forward in my own solo project, and that's what Middle Theory is. So we did our last 3 of our last 4 shows this past week. We played for the Kansas City Star for their live feed, played at Kauffman Stadium on the Ink stage, played for Spring Hill, and then we got our final show coming up August 10th at the Rhino. So it felt really good going out with a bang. We also played Nelson Atkins Museum just a few weeks ago. So for us, that was it's good to feel like you're going out and going out well. And looking forward to the show. I think it's going to be emotional. I might be crying. A lot of these shows that we've done recently have been really emotional. It's like we talked about the last show in Spring Hill after we got done, and we realized all of us were, during the show, we were simply just playing all the tapes, all the memories we had of life on the road. Because it's not just about the music creation, but it's about the relationships you have. And man, I'm getting emotional thinking about it, but the relationships we had with the people in the band, we had several people in and out throughout the years, and then ending with Ben and Daniel, and we've been through a lot together. Been through a lot of hard times, been through a lot of good times, shared a lot of laughter, and seen our lives change significantly through the last few years. So yeah, it's going to be emotional, but it's going to be awesome. It's going to be a great party, but getting ready for August 10th, our final show, and then after that, I go full force into Middle Theory. And yeah, getting emotional. I'm going to try to calm it down. I'm going to try to simmer it down. But yeah, for me, that's been a big push. In Middle Theory is really trying to end well with Run With It, and also just doing a lot of details, working on all the business end, getting all my promotional stuff together. I have promotional packets focused on events and focused on weddings, focused on colleges, focused on all the places I want to play. Even have promo packs that are focused on playing house shows and clubs. And yeah, looking to get back, not even just looking, but I'm working, trying to work my ass off to get back on the road with Middle Theory as a solo project this upcoming fall. Other than that, I've been writing. Middle Theory is 1 original and 1 cover every week, so that means I'm doing a lot of writing. I had a lot of backlogged writing because I'll often write in seasons from anywhere from 50 to 90 songs at a time in a few months period. And they're all rough drafts, and a lot of them end up getting thrown to the wayside, but some of them I go into the vault, pull them back, and start shaping them and try to figure out how can we make this, there's, I think, a diamond in that rough, so how do we shine that diamond ideally and get it out? But yeah, we're 8 weeks into that at this point, and it's been a fun adventure. My oldest son, Trey, is doing video for that. He's learning video and is passionate about it, and he has this dream to do videos for rappers. I'm not a rapper, but nonetheless, he's learning some skills as we go along. So he's doing the videos for that, doing the videos for questions. I do a series called Questions with Awesome People, where at as many shows and as many places I can, ask, silly, dumb questions of people and get their responses, push it out to you guys and get your responses as well. Really enjoying that. This upcoming week, just got a lot of hustle ahead. It's a lot of booking for Middle Theory, a lot of trying to get as many shows on the books as possible for the fall and trying to get back on the road. Currently, I work full time. Once my band got off the road, I had to get a full-time job, help make ends meet for my family. I'm married with four kids and 2 Great Danes, so had to figure out a way to make ends meet. So right now I'm working full-time for a landscape company, so working my ass off in the sun during the day, also doing media marketing for them, doing social media stuff for them. And so, yeah, that's been an adventure. So it's basically getting up as early as possible, often 5 a.m. If you follow me on any of the social media platforms, you'll probably see me talking about the 5 a.m. club. Right now, this season of my life, that's how it has to happen. Get up in the morning, go work out, get some social media stuff done, then go into work, landscaping throughout the day, media for the lawn care company, Winklers. And then after that, coming home and hustling, practicing, writing, and then also just carving out time for my family, making sure that our relationships are growing. Because again, for me, it's about living and creating, enjoying the process. So in the midst of that psycho hustle, which I actually do enjoy, I also want to enjoy the relationships around me. And last week was a great week for that too. There was actually a Thursday night where I had a bunch of stuff planned for the hustle, and I had an opportunity just to be with my youngest boy. His name's Josiah, and just take him out, just him. And when you have 4 kids, just taking one of your kids out at a time is very rare. Have that opportunity, and so we did, and we went on this long hike together. And I started running all the details through my brain, like, oh man, I need to do this and do that. And he's like, let's go the long way. And I kept trying to steer him away from that, but finally I was like, you know what? I don't get this chance often. Let's go the long hike. And it was long. I think it was about a 2-mile hike for a 4-year-old kid. That's kind of a big deal. And he did well. And then at one point he stops, gets this huge smile on his face and goes, this is like my dream. And it was in that moment I knew I made the right choice. Going the long way, I can catch up on some of those other details and hustle at different moments. So that was awesome. And then yesterday I got a chance to be with all 4 boys all day. So we did a bunch of adventures together, and I just took an entire day off to devote just to them, again, which is kind of rare. And that was fun. My wife was out of town. She does a custom jewelry business, J Jewelry, and she was doing a booth out of town. And so, yeah, I got to just carve out a day for them. And so today it's going to be carving out some time for relationships, and then a whole lot of hustle, prepping for the week. And again, just working my ass off this upcoming week, calling and emailing as many colleges as possible, looking to do a lot of college touring and reaching out to the agents I know to see what they got and see if I can bring some value to them for the clients they have. So yeah, let me know what you're up to this week. This is vlog number 1. Give me some feedback.